On this vote, the yeas are 215, the nays are 214, with one answering present. The bill is passed.
Yeah, so we're going to listen to Caroline Levitt and see what she has to say.
Last night, Republicans in the House passed the One Big Beautiful Bill Act, the most significant piece of legislation in years. There were a lot of good faith negotiations in the Republican conference leading up to the final passage, but as always, President Trump came in at the end to bring all sides together and get this deal done. This One Big Beautiful Bill will implement President Trump's Make America Great Again agenda by delivering the largest tax cut in American history for middle-class families, the working class, and small businesses. The One Big Beautiful Bill fulfills President Trump's promises of no tax on tips, which was applauded today by the CEO of Uber, no tax on overtime, a Made in America auto tax break, Trump savings accounts for newborn babies, and substantial tax cuts for our amazing seniors' Social Security benefits. The One Big Beautiful Bill will permanently secure the border by delivering the largest border security investment in history, funding at least 1 million annual removals of illegal aliens to carry out the largest deportation campaign ever, finishing the Trump border wall, and giving pay raises and bonuses for our incredible ICE and Border Patrol agents. The One Big Beautiful Bill protects the Medicaid program and its benefits for the most vulnerable Americans that the program was designed for, by kicking off 1.4 million illegal aliens from receiving benefits and implementing common sense work requirements for able-bodied Americans. The One Big Beautiful Bill also helps get our fiscal house in order by carrying out the largest deficit reduction in nearly 30 years with $1.6 trillion in mandatory savings.
So yeah, you see there, she goes over the bill and some benefits that it might have, or some benefits that it has. One of the and this is one is what a lot of people aren't talking about. For people like normal people, like come on, like people like me, you feel me, like who are just here in America getting by, doing what we're doing, Venmo and Cash App, like whenever we send money to each other. Remember, like they were taxing it after you spend, after you get like $600 or something. Like they were starting to report it to the IRS, right? Well, they're taking that away. No more reporting to the IRS, so y'all can get that money through there as much as you need to. I'm not gonna say as much as you need to. I'm not sure if there's still gonna be some type of rule with that, but I know that's in the bill for sure. Another thing is tax on tips. No taxing overtime. Come on. I did scaffolding. That overtime, bro, coming in, getting that overtime, bro, like that. People, like, we look forward to that. I was an Amazon driver. Man, getting that overtime, we look forward to that. Man, easy. Come in, knock a day out, drop some packages off, come back, boom. Got 10 hours overtime right there. Like, come on, man. Like, we normal people, us people, middle class, lower class, like we us out there like hustling, trying to get that money, like that's the stuff we appreciate. That's what we appreciate. Or we want to know that the people that we vote for are going to take our interests at heart and lay it out. We're gonna go over some things real quick. I'm just gonna share some stuff. For example, the salt deduction limit, right? They raised it. Okay, so the bill will raise the salt cap to 40,000 in 2025, right? And then it's gonna phase out the tax break for income over 500,000, right? That's what we're looking for. And if you don't know what the salt tax is, bro, that's when you take your income. That's when you take the taxes that you've paid from your state taxes, right? And then you apply it to your federal taxes, right? So you can use that and you can use it as a deduction, right, from your local and state taxes on your federal income taxes. You can use it as deductions. And now they're raising the amount that you can use. They're raising the limit for the deduction now from 10,000 to 40,000. Come on now. Us workers, man, I'm telling you, we appreciate this. You feel me? Because we paying these state and local taxes. Remember, these small businesses, these people like us going out every day buying things that we need. We spending a lot of money out here, okay? And I would love to be able to see some of that money getting put back, on my federal income tax, at least for now. All right, what it said, the bill will also reduce itemized deductions for certain taxpayers in 37% income tax bracket, which could limit the benefit of the higher SALT cap. Bigger tax credit, the child tax credit, right? It's going to be $2,500 until 2028. And then it's going to go down to $2,000, right? And then it's going to stay there. Like that's what it's going to, and then that's what it's going to stay at. Remember, before Donald Trump, it was only 1,000. There's going to be bonus deductions for older people, older adults, low to middle income adults age 65 and up will be able to deduct an additional $4,000 on their tax returns And you see, you know, you like it just goes on and on and on and on and on. Now I want to get into this guy. This is I don't know, man. I need to figure out a name to call this guy, man. I don't know. I need a funny nickname. You know, I don't know, Mad Max something, bro. Cause look, bro. All right, it's Mad Max or something. Cause he looked like he always mad. Look at this line, man. Bro, he's starting. I'm telling you, man, it's starting to get permanent, permanent, permanent. Remember that video of that girl who was tanning and she was mad and she had the little tan mark? That's what you look like, bro. You gotta forever bro, you gonna especially after this bill, he gonna be mad forever. I feel bad. Let's get to it. All right, let's see what he got to say.
There are people who will lose their health care coverage across the state of New York and beyond, approximately 14 million in this country. Tens of millions of others are going to pay higher copays, premiums, and deductibles because of the significant role that Medicaid plays in the healthcare ecosystem across this country. And if you're effectively in Medicaid as we know it, it will also have an impact that is damaging on people who don't rely on Medicaid for their health insurance, but are part of the same healthcare ecosystem. Hospitals are going to close, nursing homes are going to shut down, community health clinics will shutter their doors, and people are going to die when their health care is taken away from them, all because Republicans want to provide a massive tax break to their billionaire donors like Elon Musk. That's the fundamental question that is before the Congress and the House of Representatives this week. Democrats are going to stand on the side of the American people, their health care, their nutritional assistance, their access to higher education, stand on the side of veterans and everyday Americans and people with disabilities and our children and seniors. And Republicans are continuing to stand on the side of their billionaire donors. And House Republicans in particular are once again shamefully bending the knee and serving as nothing more than a rubber stamp for Donald Trump's extreme agenda.
Yeah, so you see, man, like this dude, like the funny thing is, man. So so I watched this morning at 7 o'clock. They had a live viewing of the Democrats and Republicans, you know, going back and forth on why or why not, you know, the bill should be passed. And it was really in a really small room, by the way, like a really small room. But anyway, like as I was watching that, you know, what I noticed a lot was the people who were going against the bill, they had no actual like proof or numbers, you know, like to show us why they shouldn't vote for this bill, right? Everything was emotional. Everything was hypothetical. Everything was exaggerated, you know, or what ifs, you know, and like that's the whole like that. I feel like that's how everything played out, and I don't understand how even now to this day that people who support the Democrats are even able to support that. You know, like how can you support someone who literally like there's no truth, like there's no facts. It's literally like they're just trying to get people emotionally riled up. Like that's the only thing that they have to go with is just like emotions, you know. Oh, these babies are gonna die, kids are gonna die, people are gonna die, you know, everybody's gonna die, families are gonna be taken apart, you know, like this, like everything that they're saying, you know, like that, like I just feel like it's just attacking us, you know, like you're gonna die if you allow this to happen, you know, people are gonna die if you allow this to happen, and like I got so sick and tired of it, bro. Like I just stopped watching it. I mean, there's no way that people are really supporting this, you know, but I mean, I'm over it, man. And then you got Hakeem Jeffries. Come on, like what is wrong with wanting to take out the fraud, waste, and abuse that is currently in the Medicaid system? There are people literally taking advantage of the system. Not everybody know, and they know it's not everybody, but they're making it to where it's a lot more difficult to be able to do it. Okay, there was literally a couple in South Carolina who got caught for stealing a couple thousand in food stamps. Like, come on, man. Like this like it's real. you know. And and what pisses me off the most is they speak as if we like I don't know, like I guess if like we don't know this. I don't know, man. Whatever it is, man, we just need to keep the momentum. We need to keep the Republicans going. We need to keep our people, the the Republican Party, the people who are out here voting. Like I said, make sure y'all keep these honest, conservative Republicans in office, you know, so we can keep this going and keep Donald Trump going so he can continue to do what he needs to do for the next 3.5 years. Yeah, I mean, I'm excited for it, man. Like, this is literally, like, for me, this is like the first step, you know, I'm ready to see it. That's all I'm gonna say right now. Everybody, I'm gonna see y'all later. Y'all have fun. Make sure you hug somebody. Make sure you love somebody. Peace.